How many times have you done elaborate rituals only to find out that it didn't work as planned? How many times have you been doing seemingly all the right things, yet no desired results manifest? We shall tell you a few possibilities as to why that might be so. Number 1. Lower vibrations. Lower vibration doesn't support anything except backwardness. Lower vibrations such as low motivation, sadness, lethargy, anger, disappointment, anxiety, worry, suspense, obsession, self-doubt, overthinking, second-guessing oneself will create perpetual setbacks for the manifestation of your desires, no matter how powerful the ritual is supposed to be. It's always better to go into any ritual or spells or even any prayer space with a high vibration of trust, assurance, gratitude, hope, confidence, detachment, and a feeling of surrender to the best outcome. Lower vibrations affect ritual outcomes similar to overwatering a plant, putting petrol in a diesel engine, or even trying to set fire to a bunch of wet firewood. 2. Jinxes. Jinxes are sabotaging energies that lurks around until the 11th hour, when all seem to be going right, and then it steps into the mix and derail your hard work. Jinxes, sometimes called bad luck, can either be self-imposed or come as a result of psychic attack. Likely jinxes can come about as a result of ingesting food or substances that are not spiritually compatible with your essence. Astral infections brought about by astral leeches or parasites can cause jinxes and actually do much more damage. Astral leeches or parasites can latch onto your aura and suck your energy dry to the point that you can't even have enough energy to be productive in anything else. We shall treat astral leeches in another video, but jinxes can also come about as a result of spells cast upon you by adversaries or even competitors for reasons only known to the attacker. Jinxes can also come about as a result of past actions. For instance, you cannot expect to cast a spell or to do a ritual to attract money whilst you have intentionally stolen money or defrauded someone else earlier. Jinxes can also come about as a result of a rift between the physical personality and the soul, when the soul and the body are not aligned in energy or in purpose. This is when the actions of the body goes against the integrity of the soul. 3. Accumulated negative energies. When disqualified energies or negativities pile up over time within your energy field, such blockages to the ritual's breakthrough can occur. Negative energies compiled over time within your energy field are very similar to waste products that has not been disposed of yet, and therefore over time create stench. The waste products are not regarded as waste product at all, and is likened to having too many baggage on you. Therefore, if another hands an item to you, you don't have any free hand to receive it. So it is best to make cleansing a frequent priority in your life if you desire to see your prayers, rituals, spells to work properly. 4. Unclear intentions. When intentions are foggy and non-directional, like in the case where your thoughts, emotions, and voice or affirmation do not match, this can derail your outcome quickly before anything starts. Thinking about what exactly you want to do and achieve out of the ritual, spell, or prayer, then connecting with the affirmation, then completing this divine equation with a powerful feeling of victory will do the trick. Example, you say what you want to happen. You see it happen in your mind's eye. Then you feel the emotions of deep fulfillment as if it has already happened. If you bring these 3 powerful equations to your ritual space, you will achieve tremendous results. 5. Aftermath obsession. After the ritual, spell, or prayer, you have to stop obsessing over the needed outcome. You interfere with the divine forces of the universe when you obsess. Obsession is an energy of impatience, and it is too pushy for any form of manifestation. Haven't you ever found yourself in a situation where excessive pressure is mounting on you to achieve something after you had already given your word to do it? It is not a pleasant state to be in, is it? Remember that the universe doesn't owe you anything at this point, and therefore you can only ask with gratitude, not entitlement. Detachment from outcome has great power of manifestation after your ritual is complete. 6. Inconsistency. Many have the misconception that once a ritual or spell is carried out, it is done, and they sit back and wait for results to occur. Yet such is not the case. Repetition is the language of the universe. How many full moons have there been ever since you were born? How many raining seasons? How many winters? How many summers? How many birthdays? How many times have you taken your breath since you woke up this morning? How many times has the sun risen and set? How many times have your heart been beating since this morning? Repetition is power, and consistency is the key to any breakthrough. 7. Correct time and place. Planetary and astrological time are essential for ritual and spells. Disregarding the correct moment to do a spell or ritual will sabotage your work in ways that you may put all the blame on the ritual as ineffective. But rituals and spells do not have a mind of their own. Rituals and spells are like boats with sails lifted up. When the boat releases its sail at the right time, when the ocean breeze is strong, the boat sails effortlessly. But even if the sails are up and no wind blows, you would have to paddle the boat with much effort and resources. The purpose of the ritual, when identified, should match the energy of the time conducive for such purpose, together with the appropriate day. Some rituals and spells are universally done, meaning anytime, any day is okay. But some are very specific. Some rituals are best done either during the winter. Some rituals are done best during the rainy season, or harmattan season, or summer or autumn. Even sometimes rituals are best done at the beginning of the year or at the very end of the year for maximum manifestation. Rituals take into account also the phases of the moon and their effect on the ritual at hand. Rituals done at crossroads will not work if it is done in an open field. Rituals that are supposed to be done in a cemetery will not work if it is done in your bedroom. Rituals done at 3 a.m. won't work if it is done at 12 noon. Ritual that is supposed to be done during a new moon won't work when it is carried out during a full moon or waning or waxing crescent. Rituals done when it is raining won't work when it is carried out several hours after the rain. 8. Disregard of instructions. Find out everything there is to know about the spell or ritual, the do's and the don'ts before commencing. All needed items attained just as instructed, and if there are alternatives, such information must come from the source of the knowledge of the ritual or spell. Protocols are the bedrock of every spiritual routine. Protocols and instructions about the details of a ritual or spell are like manual books that accompany any equipment, or a map without which navigation will be meaningless. 9. Multiple rituals. Multiple rituals are not the same as repetition of rituals. When one ritual or spell is done, give the spell time to work before trying another. After going through the checklists previously mentioned as to why your ritual may not be working, then you can switch between rituals and spells. Do not do one spell for good luck today, only to do another spell for love tomorrow, and then a different spell for protection the next day, and then a spell for finding a good job the day after. This will conflict the energies and will cancel each other out. If you wish to do multiple spells correctly, leave at least 7-day interval between each spell. This will leave room for the one spell to be repeated at least 3 times within 7-day period. For example, a spell for protection can be done and repeated twice or 3 times within 7 days before a whole different spell for a different outcome, like finding a suitable spouse, can be done within the week after.